Yeah, hi. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, just a short video here. Little video. I just want to check if it's fucking good. Yeah, hi, testing. Okay. This is a little bit video about Bobby Lashley, ladies and gentlemen. The new WWE champion. And all I have to say is I'm actually pretty happy the guy is champion. I have no fucking headaches. First of all, we have two cool champions at the moment. When was the last time you have two cool world champions? I'm just saying. People may say maybe McIntyre and Reigns, but the reality is I don't mind McIntyre. It's just like, you know. But Bobby Lashley, man. It's been a long time coming, definitely. Fucking Bobby Lashley, the man of the hour. The man with the power. He finally is the WWE champion. Never thought, honestly, he would be the champion. You know what I mean? Because the idea of him, like, he should. It's just how what was been going on with Bobby Lashley has been very hard to think that could he actually be WWE champion in this point. Because it's a darn shame that the guy, in a way, yeah, he's been ruined lots of times. The guy lost to jobbers, for fuck's sakes. I still can't believe he lost to Aleister Black at WrestleMania. He's losing to the gay Matt Riddle. He lost to Ricochet. All these gay wrestlers that fucking have no charisma at all, that values Lashley, for God's sakes, you know? But it's fucking cool to see Bobby Lashley as WWE champion. For once, we actually got a black world champion that's actually credible. A full black African American black champion. It's good stuff, motherfuckers. Good stuff. And I'm just here to say that Bobby Lashley fucking rules, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet I'm going to do 100 reasons or whatever fuck, because that'll be too much and shit. But I'll think about it. But definitely fucking a candidate for that, because Bobby Lashley does fucking rule. And he's a credible champion already. But the thing is, this wouldn't have happened if sure, The Miz winning the WWE title makes, makes fucking Bobby Lashley's reign, his win, more important. But the reality is this shouldn't have happened in the first place, you know what I mean? I am happy that Bobby Lashley, really, it's been a long, time coming, definitely. Good for him, you know what I mean? And it's great that how he won against The Miz, but for God's sakes, let's be honest, let's say if Miz wasn't the champion. Would it be good if Bobby Lashley won against, other people? Maybe sure, a little bit, but just you have to think that many times he's been ruined. How does it help him, you know what I mean? Or, especially when jobbers can win the fucking title. The thing is, when you devalue the WWE title, when you have guys like Jinder Mahal winning the title, Miz and shit like that, even Kofi Kingston, what are you gonna do, you know what I mean? But definitely Bobby Lashley winning the title is fucking great at this moment. Fucking good stuff, you know what I mean? They're gonna probably do him versus McIntyre WrestleMania, apparently. People say him versus Lesnar, which I wouldn't mind seeing that, but the reality is, first of all, I think it makes sense, though, if you're gonna bring back Lesnar. First of all, in all honesty, as much as I wouldn't mind seeing this match, it just the thing is, with Brock Lesnar, what else he's gonna do? I guess, sure, this match would have been great. This match would have been great in 2018, for fuck's sakes. When they were having, when Lashley beat Reigns, for fuck's sake. If you guys remember that. That would have been perfect. Lashley versus Lesnar. Or even a triple threat at the SummerSlam. That would have been a way better match than what they did back in fucking SummerSlam 2018. It would have been fucking amazing. Just seeing those three even. Or just those two. It would have been fucking badass. Especially that was the time when Bobby Lashley came back. You know what I mean? But definitely since then they fucking ruined it. Which is a darn fucking shame. But when I'm thinking about Brock Lesnar, the thing is with Brock Lesnar, first of all, wouldn't it make sense he goes after McIntyre first, storyline wise, because he lost against McIntyre. That was his last opponent so far. And plus, apparently, Brock Lesnar's it's going to retire. So, I don't know. But I wouldn't mind, whatever happens, I wouldn't mind seeing that match. If you want to see that match, I wouldn't mind that, obviously. But let's just go back to talk about how Brock, fucking Bobby Lashley, because Bobby Lashley is the man we're talking about. Definitely given the name, the Black Brock Lesnar. Obviously, he's no as well as entertaining as Brock Lesnar, but he is definitely good as what he is. He is definitely fucking great. The guy has character, especially now as the Hurt Business. You know, he's a guy that beat down. They're a black team that beat down people and shit like that. That's their character. That's their gimmick and shit. Aside from just being black, I will say this: MVP really did. I love MVP, man. Like the MVP really, as a manager too, it really helped me Lashley more credible, better than that Leo Rush faggot. This whole Hurt Business stuff it definitely helped something. I remember back in September when fucking the Hurt Business, they came out to save McIntyre and I think Keith Lee. When they came out to help them against Retribution, I was like, fuck yeah, this is badass. You know what I mean? Because like when I never thought in my life I would be entertained by anything by what Cedric Alexander does. But I really thought that was fucking badass. Them coming out, they're like getting ready to fight against those jobbers, Retribution. That was like, fuck yeah. But then they fucking Mustafa Ali and shit like that, and just fucking losing them, like, you know, it's them losing to jobbers too, for God's sakes, you know what I mean? Fucking the Hurt Business still as a credible tag team, they lose to jobbers, which is retarded. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Can you be credible? Why are you losing to jobbers? Definitely, yeah, WWE's booking has helped ruin fucking Lashley's credibility a little bit, and especially the Hurt Business. But, you know, at least I guess they did the best they can, you know. And so, first of all, let's start with I know I'm all over the place, but this is just badass. It's fucking awesome what Bobby Lashley's journey. So Bobby Lashley started in 2005, I believe, right? 2005. He joined SmackDown. The guy was fucking, you know, this big tough dude, right? He was like, I believe he was in fucking Team SmackDown, for God's sakes. Team SmackDown on the Survivor Series. Then he would fucking, I remember him and the King of the Ring, he lost to King Booker, you know, Booker T and shit like that. Then he eventually went to ECW and shit like that. People hated on him at ECW. I was like, why? Who cares? I know people were like, you know, all these smarks, they were like hating on Bobby Lashley, or they were hating on the Sparks at the time. They wanted CM Punk to win and shit like that, especially now. Apparently Paul Heyman wanted CM Punk to win, even though the guy was booked as a mid-card. Like, why would it make any sense? And people were complaining about the elimination. First of all, I get it. The December to Dismember pay-per-view sucked ass. But, like, if you think about it, the chamber match, the idea of weapons in the chamber match, I love, by the way. It's actually not too bad. You know what I mean? The idea of, you know, but don't get me wrong, yeah, sure, tests involve Hardcore Holly, not Sabu, and shit like that. If you look back at it, that match, the Elimination Chamber match, is literally better than current chamber matches. There is blood involved. There's weapons involved. The stars, like it or not, are better than the fucking wrestlers today. Okay? Even though, like, the table spot was, like, ruined, like, they fucking didn't use the table and shit. But Bobby Lashley, just him defeating Big Show, right? Fucking cool. Him and Big Show, you know, helping Bobby Lashley look like, fuck yeah, this. And then eventually, guess what? Battle of the Billionaires. Originally, that was going to be given to Shawn Michaels. If anything, that helped Bobby Lashley to be more bigger star. He fucking is aligned with Donald Trump. And, you know, fuck yeah. Bobby Lashley apparently is a conservative. I love that. Bobby Lashley, you know, him aligned with Donald Trump, for God's sakes, back then. And him helping shave fucking Vince McMahon's hair. You know how badass that is? That made fucking Bobby Lashley be more likable and shit like that. And then eventually, you know, he's stripped of the title. And then eventually, him versus Cena. That was badass. I remember when I was a kid. I loved that match, by the way. That fucking match. And fucking he kicked out John Cena's FU. For God's sakes, that made him more bigger than ever. Fucking badass. But then he lost the match, which I don't mind him. Like, if anything, it would lead to, like, oh, when this guy wins the title in the future, he will be so credible. You know what I mean? It's like that. But then Bobby Lashley disappeared, which was like, I was wondering, where the fuck was Bobby Lashley? Then he went to TNA. And I remember when he fucking came out, like, he was like, during the Main Event Mafia stuff. I was like, fuck yeah, Bobby Lashley. And they was going to make, like, teasing him, oh, is he going to join fucking the Main Event Mafia? Then he doesn't. He became, like, one of the guys to help them stop the Main Event Mafia, which is badass. Then eventually, he left TNA like that. He was there for like a couple months, but then returned during his time at Bellator and became a big time fighter. Because, he did his stuff with Bellator. He became more of a big deal. No wonder people call him the Black Brock Lesnar. But definitely fucking badass. Him winning the world title and finally winning the world title and shit like that, which is cool. You know what I mean? Even though he did some stupid shit back then still. But, he also fucking, the Beatdown Clan, which was, again, sure, MVP, that's also cool. Long-term, you guys like to talk about long-term booking. Him and MVP together, I like that. But, who the fuck cares about Kenny King back then? But it's cool. Then became the Beatdown Clan or something. Like, before they were, like, the different term and shit like that. But yeah, fucking all you need to know, Bobby Lashley was badass back then. And he was like Kurt Angle's last opponent there, for God's sakes. Him and Kurt, first of all, when TNA was dead, him and Kurt Angle carrying fucking TNA, that was cool. I like looking back at it. It's fucking sad, but the fact they were carrying TNA when it was literally dead was fucking cool. So how the fuck you say Bobby Lashley sucks? You know what I mean? And him, little feud with Drew McIntyre and shit like that. Him as a top of fucking TNA when he won all the titles and shit like that. It was fucking cool. You know what I mean? Then he left TNA, joined WWE. It's fucking cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Fucking badass. Cool to see that Bobby Lashley coming back. Even though like his theme song was different and shit like that. He wasn't doing the spear as much until like now, really. But he's like doing now fucking Chris Masters fucking mask. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Him fucking being the first person legitimately fucking kicking out the fucking mask lock from the mask lock challenge. And now he's doing the fucking mask lock. It's cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fucking the whole stupid fucking MMA shit though. Like, him, like, okay, I will say this one minor thing, but it's not his fault. It's like they were doing like this whole, back then that he was teaming up with these MMA guys who have known nothing about wrestling and shit like that. Like, I thought that was dumb, but hey, it's whatever, it is what it is. I know I'm just rambling, but just like, I'm trying to fucking show why this guy is cool, people. Or just, why he fucking rules in general. Then he joined WWE. The fact that he beat Reigns in a couple months after he returned to WWE, that was fucking badass. Why? Because fucking Bobby Lashley looks like a badass. And then he fucking, unfortunately, does jobber shit, which they fucked him up over, you know what I mean? After losing to Reigns after their second match and shit like that, which is okay. But just like, come on, Bobby Lashley was in the top, was fucking, he could have been fucking feuding with Lesnar, it could have been a SummerSlam. But then you have him do jobber shit, lose to the jobbers. Even though, he won some mid-card titles, which is cool, I was happy about that. But you have him lose to Finn Balor. You have him fucking lose to just jobbers in general, for God's sakes, which is retarded. I guess, like, sure, it was cool, like, he was, like, involved with the Shield shit from last year, I believe. I remember the Shield shit was, like, that fucking tag match from, like, Fastlane, but other than that, but then he was just, like, out of the loop. And then, yeah, the whole fucking Lana shit, the whole love storyline with him and Rusev. Like it or not, even though that shit was, like, it was not cool. It was like fucking, some of the storylines, it's been dragged out and kind of like messed up. Like it or not, the storyline did help Bobby Lashley to be fucking where he is today. Like it or not, it did. It helped me. For fuck's sakes, if you haven't seen their views on fucking WWE's YouTube channel, him and Lana, the storyline, even though it was terrible in hindsight, the fucking, it got a reaction. It helped fucking make Bobby Lashley a bigger star. Fucking, they were main eventing Raws with their storyline. Even though it was terrible, but it helped Bobby Lashley. And the fact that Bobby Lashley, a big black man, he blacked Lana. The big black, she got blacked. She fucking, him being a big black motherfucker Tyrone, taking the fucking bitch Lana, it helped me in a bigger star, like it or not. So, it was good. And then, well, not good, but, it helped Lashley to where he is today. Then the Hurt Business, sadly losing to jobbers still. But you know what? It helped where he is today. It's fucking badass. Bobby Lashley where he should be now. You know what I mean? So, yeah. In the end of the day, all you guys need to know, Bobby Lashley has character. Fucking badass. Has natural charisma. The guy fucking, when you look at him, like, fuck yeah, this guy can fucking kick your fucking ass. He is a believable world fucking champion, and the guy can fucking wrestle. You have a MMA background and also an amateur wrestling background. That's fucking badass. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking Bobby Lashley rules. He is the guy that, and he's a credible heel. He could be a cool baby face and a credible heel. No matter what, this guy is a fucking world champion that, you know, you could be proud of. You could be a good face, could be a good heel. Doesn't fucking matter. Just when you have a guy that can make both roles work, it's cool. But definitely this whole heel, you know, the Hurt Business shit has helped him. And yeah. Bobby Lashley is the world champion. Fucking rules. I'm fucking happy. You should not lose the fucking title unless WrestleMania or shit like that. Heck, I wouldn't mind if he even be McIntyre. But they're going to probably do this thing where they're going to give McIntyre's moment. Which, okay. But hopefully in the future, Bobby Lashley wins the title back and whatever. You know, has a decent reign. Because he kind of does deserve it, people. Long time. Fucking like, what, 16 long years? So, yeah. All I have to say is fucking thanks. Yeah, sure. Thank you, WWE. But, like, you know, you still have a brain to give this guy the title. But what are you thinking other than that? What are you thinking besides this moment to actually fucking have a world champion who's actually credible? But you're still doing shit in the meantime. Like, you're still having a shitty Raw, shitty SmackDown. You're having a shitty road to WrestleMania. Like, what are you fucking doing? Just saying. What are you fucking doing? Overall, just have to say Bobby Lashley fucking rules. I am fucking happy. Like, fuck. We have a fucking we have a WWE champion. First of all, the title that helped build this company. And we have a credible champion, and he's fucking black. Okay? Like, you know, first of all, yeah, color doesn't matter. Okay? But the fact that you guys keep complaining that, oh, this guy, you know, WWE's racist and shit like that. This guy couldn't be... When you actually have a guy who looks credible, and a guy who's actually fucking cool, and he's the fucking world champion, that's what's badass. That's gonna be better than Kofi Kingston. That's gonna be better than fucking whatever the fuck. Whoever the fucking black world champion you guys go fucking care about. You know? Since apparently, you know, the WWE title matters more than the big gold back then, besides King Booker, Mark Henry and shit like that. Now we have a legit black world champion. Because I'm also like The Rock didn't matter apparently because he's not fully black and shit like that. But now we have a black world champion who is a fucking badass. It's going to help this fucking company. So I understand why, you know, people would complain. For some reason, Smarks are going to complain about fucking The Miz. Because, you know, for some reason, they like The Miz. They're fucking, like to jizz all over him, which is weird. I don't fucking get it. They think he's got, just because he's appealing to the Smarks, you know, the work rate. Oh, you know, he's cutting stupid, talking smack shoots. Like, who cares? All you need to know at the end of the day, who the fuck cares? Fuck them. This is what fucking helps wrestling. Okay? And it fucking brightens me up. It actually makes me happy. Like, literally, before making this video, I see the fucking... The YouTube video with Bobby Lashley winning the WWE title on fucking WWE's YouTube page. It's fucking number 5 trending currently. What does that fucking tell you? That's badass. I'm filming this, by the way, in, like, midnight Tuesday. But, like, what does that fucking tell you? That guy winning the fucking world title. Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, Raw sucked, and apparently Raw got a low rating still. It got lower than last week. But what does that fucking tell you when you have The Miz as fucking champion and you're still doing retarded bullshit the entire night? What does that fucking tell you? Overall, fucking badass. Bobby Lashley, the man of the hour, the man with the power, is the world fucking champion. Given, sure, this may not save WWE, but at least it helped make WWE, like, you know, it doesn't ruin the fucking title. It makes WWE look legit, and it's about damn time for Bobby Lashley being champion. It's fucking badass. Bobby Lashley fucking rules. He fucking has everything that wrestlers should have, and it's fucking badass. God bless Bobby Lashley, and God bless the Hurt Business. Everything is cool. Everything is cool. That's all I have to really say. Just a little bit about Bobby Lashley. Kind of really happy, and just I think he's badass. Everything is cool, people. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say, people. Just keep it real, motherfuckers. Get your big muscles and shit and abs and shit. That's what I do. Get your fucking gains. Aspire to be like Bobby Lashley. Get some black dick. The fucking black to bitch. And you know, fuck her the big black couch. Make her go, oh shit, with your Coca-Cola, so magnificent man. Cheers. Get your fucking, who cares? Just treat it like this. Alright, motherfuckers. Cheers, motherfuckers. Cheers. Alright, that's something I say, people. Just a short video about Bobby Lashley. Because, you know, just more content and shit like that. Alright, something I say, people. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.